Hey y'all, this is Marie from our Okie homestead. Did somebody not tell y'all it's almost dark? It's time for bed. You're supposed to be in bed, not out here looking after me. Well, you're gonna trip me. That's some cool looking young roosters. I hope I can find somebody that needs some roosters. Alright. One of the chores of having a wood stove, having to dump the ash. But our plants always enjoy that. And the chickens think he has food. He don't have the food. Yeah, you better hurry. Everybody's afraid they're gonna miss out. Hey, don't step right in front of me. Bandit's daily exercise. Here we go again, y'all. You about ready to go back in the stall? Huh? Did you have a good day out? The black cat is still here. It comes and goes, but it likes to hang out with the goats. Let's go. Food's in there. Keep going.
Come on, Billy.
Where you going, Billy Bob?
Let's check see if there's anything in the floor.
You don't need to be in there. Go. But I have a helper again. Yay.
We're starving.
Another overcast day. Supposed to be getting more rain. I've been still sick several times in a day. It's so weird. I'm pretty sure it's my blood sugar. So I went yesterday, so they're running more tests, different tests. A little more. That bed ready. We got this one ready. And this one I got to finish too, but I got a problem. This mess that got neglected last summer, it just got to where it's like I couldn't even get out here in the heat without it about feeling like I was gonna like fall out. So I just had to quit, which is why I didn't have garden videos last year after June, I think. That Bermuda grass. This is why I want to get this out of here. My compost is a joke. It did nothing in the world but get taken over by Bermuda grass. And then it just kind of spread. And of course it come from the other side of the fence too. I didn't keep it cut back down here. So it got all up in this bed, which I got this bed covered up. I was hoping to kill all the grass, but it's just not going to happen. I can't have these next to the fence. I went ahead and moved this one last year, transplanted all my strawberries in here, and I'm pretty sure they're all dead. Now, I went through this dirt with a fine-tooth comb. I sifted through it. I thought I got all the grass out of the dirt that I put that I had the strawberries in. I went through and took out all the pieces and transplanted my strawberries in here with that dirt, and that dirt just got taken over by the grass. So it has to come out. And this is going to be a mess to get out of here because the grass is just thick. And of course, with the black fabric underneath, it's just hanging on to it. So it's like you can kind of get it up in big pieces, but this is going to take me a little bit. And I got to try to keep it from getting in my big beds. This is not good. So you would think this is just kind of an example to show you. Some of us was talking, I think it was on Facebook, about this landscape fabric. Now, I put this stuff down, I think this would be the 4th year. I kind of think I may replace some of it if I have to. But it's holding up pretty good. I just feel like once I get all that mess up off of it, then I may go ahead and put down some more. I never did have any over here. I just had old flooring laid down. That grass doesn't care. That grass, if you ain't fighting coastal Bermuda, count yourself extremely lucky. Because when it comes to the gardening stuff, oh my goodness. This is what I'm dealing with at this moment. You see how this coastal Bermuda is sneaking into this bed? And every time you break it off, it's just another piece to regrow. It's almost impossible to get it all out once it gets in. Oh. So yeah, got some work to do, and all I can do is just little by little. I cannot push myself the way I used to. My hope is I'm going to get all this stuff up. We got a low spot right through here, and so I figured move them beds away from that fence. I'd be able to have better control of anything getting in the beds. I'm throwing all my stuff as I go along out there. The chickens and turkeys are kind of picking through it. Not really much of anything for them to eat, I don't think. Me and dear husband was working on it a little bit yesterday, but that's all I can do is just little by little. Come on, Pepper. They're actually tearing through and eating up some of what I'm throwing over. It was what was left of tomato plants. It was all dried up. I'm working to get this mess up now. Pepper's out here to help me. Our garden time, yep. I've got the ash bucket out here. I cleaned out the wood stove, and I need to go ahead and spread some of the ash in these 2 beds that I have ready, and then I can get it mixed up. Making progress, slowly but surely. I got around this bed kind of cleaned up a little bit more on this end. Might have to put some more of this fabric out over here once I get it cleaned up. But this was a mistake, putting that bed against that fence, and then I couldn't get in there to mow, couldn't get in there to weed eat, didn't want to spray poison right in the direction of the garden, so it just got all overgrown. The grass just took over the bed, killed my strawberries that was in there. because some stuff will grow through. When it doesn't do bad, but boy, if you start letting it get overgrown at all, it'll sure grow. Especially once you get some dirt on top of it, gives it something to kind of root into. Yeah. I got these hoops in and got them put over this bed. Spread some ash in there. I need to kind of blend it in a little bit. My soaker hose is in there. I need to go ahead and get some plastic and have it ready. And then I've got these hoops too. And my thought was, since I have some of this wiggle wire, a couple of the tracks and the wiggle wire left, that's 8-foot pieces, and my beds are 4x8. So my thought is, I'm going to take that wiggle wire track and put it on each side of this bed, and then I can take my plastic and put over it, and then when I don't need the plastic anymore, I can just undo it from the wiggle wire and then leave the brackets and the wiggle wire in place for the following year. But I have a problem. In the middle of trying to do everything, I don't know if I would do these raised beds like this again. I followed the advice of James Pirioni, I think is the garden guy up in New Jersey. He was the one that I based these garden beds off of, and they're not pressure treated wood, so I knew that's only going to last several years, but I didn't really expect for them to all start rotting at the same time. Before I can do anything with this bed this year, I've got to fix it, which means replacing wood. This bed, I've got the wood on top here starting to rot, like big time. The ants that keep getting in here don't help. The ants were in this corner, eating on the wood, you see. I don't want to go with pressure treated wood, but I tell y'all, the metal beds are so expensive. So I'm kind of at a loss. I'm like, should I keep spending the money to buy the lumber to fix these beds, or just replace these beds? Decisions. That's all that I've been doing, is just, I haven't been able to do near as much. Sorry I haven't been posting as much. I just keep having these spells every day. Just super nauseated and sick feeling. It's like, I'll be feeling fine, and then all of a sudden it hits, and then it's like, I have to stop and rest. And little by little, I just got this corner mess, and it'll all be cleaned up again, except my strawberry bed that got taken over by the grass. I'm gonna have to get all that out of there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and lay some more fabric, because as you can see, this stuff roots into that fabric, and some of it was coming through. So I want to make sure and put an extra layer, and then put cardboard down, so hopefully any grass that tries to come up under it won't. This bed, once I get this area cleaned up, that bed's going to get moved over to here. The turkeys and chickens always get excited when I come out to the garden. They definitely like whenever I'm growing stuff and I can throw them stuff. But it's fixing to start raining. I was trying to get a little bit done before the rain hit. I mean, I can only do like little jobs right now. I've been so sick at my stomach. I don't know what's going on. Lost weight, don't want to eat. I don't mind the weight loss. Oh! What the heck? That's little bits of ice. Yeah, it got cold again. We had our good old fall spring where we had almost a whole week of warmer temperatures. I knew it wasn't going to last. Well, I hope everybody else out there is doing good, and this weather being up and down, y'all take care of yourselves, because you know this weather switching back and forth, warm to cold, is going to make a bunch of people sick. So, Y'all take care, drink plenty of fluids, and get plenty of rest. That's the best advice I can ever give anybody is if your body's telling you you need rest, you better rest. So, y'all have a good one.